Welcome to my channel, and today I will tell you about chapter 310 of the manga My Hero Academia, titled Mentor and Pupil. Well, let's start.
Paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
The chapter starts showing it is nighttime and raining. A woman with mutant-type quirk is attacked by the citizens because they think she's a villain. The woman tries to explain that she's not a villain, but the citizens don't listen to her. Deku comes to the rescue and tells the citizens to calm down. The citizens say that they attacked her because she was walking alone at night and that's why they attacked her, implying that it's her fault. The woman explains that she was heading to the shelter. She didn't evacuate the first time because she thought if she just hid at home everything would calm down eventually. But it got worse, and when she went out, she got attacked. All Might then arrives with his fancy car to catch up with Deku, and Deku tells All Might to help the woman to get to the shelter because he had to go. All Might stops Izuku and hands him a bento box. He says that it has tonkatsu in it, so it might cheer Deku up. Deku says thank you, and All Might tells him to eat bento before it goes bad. The scene changes and Dagoro Banjo says it feels like the present day has reverted backwards into the Dark Age. Deku also explains that they still haven't got enough info on League of Villains' whereabouts and there's not enough people to handle the jailbreakers. Deku says All for One and Shigaraki were so strong that even Endeavor, Aizawa and other heroes working together were not enough to stop them, so if he can't pull out the full power of his quirk he won't be able to stop them as well. Deku flashbacks to the vestige scene before he awake at hospital. First user said to the second and third user, please cooperate in order to release the full power of One for All, my heroes. Upon hearing that, everyone in the room went silent until the fifth yelled at Deku to use this chance to learn about the fourth's and sixth's quirks. Once Deku and others' predecessors are busy with quirk explanations, the third, while still facing the wall, says to the first that he was born and lived at a really bad period where All for One was at his prime, and in order to stop All for One, his colleague, the second user, had to take the lead and fight. The second says that the first, whose name is Yoichi, should know about that and the fact that they had sacrificed so many lives in order to stop Yoichi's older brother, All for One. The second says that in every battle there is only a win or lose, so the idea of, I want to save my archenemy is a crazy delusion. Then, Yoichi tells the second that crazy delusion is harsh. At this time, the first has a flashback where he was saved from his room by the second and the third user. He then asks the second why did he reach his hand out to save him on that day when he knew that he was a family member of his own archenemy? If the second didn't bring Yoichi out of that room that day, One for All wouldn't even exist. Yoichi also guesses that the second and third appeared in the vestige because they knew they didn't have any choice but to entrust everything to Deku. The second then asks Yoichi if he truly thinks that Deku will be able to end everything, and Yoichi answers with, it's true that One for All's origin is being a power that wouldn't bow down to All for One, but it's because you reached your hand out to me, One for All's journey started, as we see the panel that shows Yoichi taking the second's hand. The next panel shows Deku and all the predecessors with the second saying, listen up kid, we're going to speed things up from here, which could be a pun of Deku's new quirk. Deku says, yes, as he bites on his tonkatsu. And that's it, I hope you learned something new and interesting for yourself, and if so, do not forget to like, subscribe, and also click on the bell.